Welcome. 7 years ago. Sorry, wrong speech. Members of the class of 2015, my classmates, it is an honor to stand before you at our graduation. It is almost unfathomable that our 4 years of high school are over and gone in what seems like a moment. And might I say, worst senior year ever. Am I right? If you don't understand what that means, hopefully I'll explain it to you in my speech. Of course, it did not go by that fast. In fact, we have spent more than a quarter of our lives so far as students of PHS, and it is time to move on. We will leave here tonight, some of us will not see each other for many years, if ever again. Our time here will become a small part of the trove of memories we'll treasure in our old age. Time, something we take for granted, which should be something we guard as importantly as we do our own soon-to-be-earned riches. You see, at the beginning of this year in October, I had the rug pulled out from underneath me. As many of you know, I spent most of my senior year in the hospital battling an unknown illness for 4 months. When I came home from the hospital, I was still sick, weak, lonely, and sad. I was mourning all that I had missed. I was angry and couldn't understand why this had happened to me. If things do happen for a reason, I may never know or understand why this happened to me at a point in my life that was supposed to be carefree. I hope to achieve my goal of graduating with straight A's, but as Walter Anderson said, bad things do happen. How I respond to them defines my character and the quality of my life. I can choose to sit in perpetual sadness, immobilized by the gravity of my loss, or I can choose to rise from the pain and treasure the most precious gift I have, life itself. I decided even though I still had pain, I had to accept that most of my senior year was gone. It was time to start living again. I had managed to muddle my way through the first semester, and I had high hopes of returning second semester. Little did I know that 2 days after going to school in January, I would be facing 2 surgeries and neuropathy, which is a pain in my feet I cannot explain. I struggled through 4 hospitalizations and medicines that made me feel awful. But late this winter, things did start to look better, and I did start living again. I decided that I could still work hard and finish my studies using the online curriculum. My school, and with the help of my teachers at home, thank you, Mr. Wright. Not only was I going to finish my high school career strong, but I was also determined to make it to prom and walk across the stage tonight. I have been told that I was lucky to have lived through my ordeal. I say I am lucky to have the support of those close to me in an amazing community that remembered me that prayed that I might have this opportunity tonight. I have decided I do not want to be remembered for what happened to me. I want to be remembered for how I responded. We will face trials and challenges in life, and we have to be determined to not let go of who we are, what our goals are, and remember, it is not what we become that matters as much as how we became what we are. Now is the time that many of us will start living our adult lives. Some of us will go to college, and some of us will go right into the workforce. Whatever we choose to do, and whatever paths we take, I hope each and every one of us will make the most of what we have to offer with the time we have on earth. I hope everyone has a goal and can do whatever is necessary to obtain that goal. Do not grow up too fast, but look toward your future. Life isn't always fair. Trust me, I understand. But we do have choices to make. I hope each and every one of us will be able to do the job that we find fulfilling and rewarding. That we can live in a place where we feel comfortable and cared for, and that we live our lives without prejudice or hatred. We are all valuable contributing members of this class. Whether we played a game or cheered for it, sang or played an instrument, participated in a scholastical team, created something beautiful in art, judged a cow, or welded something back together. Some of us will care for the elderly, the handicapped, preschoolers, or our own families. Maybe some of us will be rich or famous, or just comfortable. But hopefully all of us will contribute something good to our society, community, or our home. Hopefully all of us will be kind and gracious to others and generous in times of need. If we think back to our roots in Paris, Illinois, and Paris High School, we will all have something in common. We were a class here, the class of 2015, the last graduating class of the old Paris High School, in Ernie Evelyn Gym, which also was air conditioned. But a polite but a place with a lot of great people and teachers and staff to guide us and to care about us, not just when we were here, but forever. We will always have this bond, and I hope we meet again in 5 to 10 years, and we can talk about what we have been doing and think about where we came from. Thank you and congratulations to my classmates in the class of 2015.